Ministers, regional economic communities and other trade stakeholders are participating in this first-of-its-kind Africa Trade Week. Their priority is assuring the successful implementation of the Continental Free Trade Area by 2017 through evaluating the work done so far.
Of course, in the center, the Continental Free Trade Area, the deadline of 2017. How we also make sure that we achieve that based on where we are and what do we need to do. What is the last push? What is, everything that needs to be done that we arrive at this deadline that has been decided by our head of state and government.
Organized by the AU's Trade and Industry Department and the UNECA, the Africa Trade Week puts special emphasis on trade facilitation, implementation, as well as building productive capacities for industrialization on the continent. Participants say Africa's trade integration must be all-inclusive.
We have the ability to address what are the vulnerabilities of global engagement, which need to be addressed at the level of policy, which need to be addressed at the level of negotiating African integration to avoid manufacturing the angry mobs that you are seeing translating into nativist political forces. This means we have to talk more about regional integration, but we must talk more about regional integration that leaves no one behind.
Trade between African countries makes for a paltry 16% of the trade that takes place in the continent, according to the UN Economic Commission for Africa. But it is growing.
The time has come for us to change the structure of our economies, to diversify our economies, to ensure that on a reciprocal basis we are providing each other as African countries market access opportunities to grow the trade.
For the African Union, the success or failure of the Continental Free Trade Area will have far-reaching implications or consequences. Success means 54 divided economies will come together for a stronger $3 trillion market, creating millions of jobs. Failure will mean putting the whole 50 years plan, that's Agenda 2063, in jeopardy. Chala CCTV, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.